Welcome to our very first episode of
Podsday. We're here, your host,
Rain,
Chloe,
and Nikki.
and today we're going back to the beginning.
the people, the places, the mess, and the magic of all of it.
This is our herstory.
Hey guys, I'm Rain. My birthday is on January 17th, 1997. I'm the eldest of this group. Sort of. No, I am.
She doesn't like to think it, but yes.
I was born and raised in the Philippines, and I actually just moved here about a year ago now. But I loved growing up in the Philippines because it really shaped who I am today. And I don't know, there's just something beautiful about the culture there, especially when it comes to family. Kahit it's just merienda or lunches, you know, everybody shows up. I think the values that I try to uphold, just respect, gratitude, and just staying grounded in your faith. Because for me, being one with God is, you know, a big part of how I grew up. I'm very grateful to like have that culture and to have these values because it helps me stay connected to who I am, no matter, you know, where I am.
That's why she's our angel.
You'll know more about that later.
Yeah, later.
I'll go next. Hi guys, my name's Chloe. I am the middle child of our group. I am born in September 97, so I'm your lucky one. Okay. I grew up in the Philippines and in the US, so I'm right in the middle. Again, the middle child. I would say my values fall under family a lot. I'm the oldest daughter, period. I have 5 other siblings, so I very much take on all the responsibilities for all my siblings and taking care of my mom since my dad's a trucker. So happy that we're back together. It's been a while. As Rain said, it's all about family. That's why we're here together. Our moms, our sisters. Can you imagine? Unplanned.
How lucky.
I'll save the rest for when we chisme. And I'll hand it off to our next guest.
Okay.
Not guest. Host.
Let's get
Ready?
Hey, it's me, Nikki. Don't ask what my government name is. My birthday is 11/11/97. I'm the bunso.
Yeah.
See my Tagalog? Born and raised in America. This is such a full circle moment, and we're back. This is like our rebirth, okay? I am the only daughter of my mom and dad. I would like to say I'm very blessed that I am one of the cousins who got to experience and be raised by my grandparents, our grandparents. Yeah, in America, it was a party, but a lot of hard work too, and I owe it all to them and my support system right here.
Like we grew up together until like the fourth grade.
Third, 4th grade, yeah.
But Nikki would also visit, like, because we have baby pictures.
So many
We have
baby
pictures.
pictures. Yeah.
Right here. Right here.
Yeah, we have a lot of baby pictures.
Yeah, and then she moved.
Yes. My brothers and I, Kuya Carl and Miguel, moved with my mom finally to the US. My first impression of like coming here, seeing Nikki first, I was like, oh yeah.
Seeing the different McDonald's.
The
culture shock. The culture shock.
Spaghetti.
But growing up, I have vivid memories from both living with Rain and then living with Nikki, and Nikki coming to the Philippines, of course, coming to the US and having free mind. And Nikki and I would love to dance. If you see the throwbacks, don't judge, okay?
I'm blessed to have spent time with Chloe in America and been in contact with Rain basically our entire life. She's the first one to know everything. As Chloe would tell me a lot more stories about them growing up and our little letters. And Rain like brought little necklaces that have all our...
I have it.
Where is
I will show you.
And when we got to like middle school, okay, there's social media now, so I felt like even though we weren't living together, she was always in the loop. I always needed to tell Rain what was going on. We were always updating each other. We would always be visiting like yearly. Either we would go to the Philippines, like Rain would come to Seattle. Oh, it was just so good. We were lucky enough to be able to see each other during those like 3-week periods. We would savor that shit and cry our eyes out.
Yeah, every airport drop off.
Every time.
Spring, every spring, summer.
Yeah, spring.
Because it was. Because we were in school while you were out.
Yeah.
During your summer.
But like that was only for 3 weeks. Now it's not only spring. Like we get to see each other all year round.
No, it's so crazy.
The full circle is circling.
That's why it like really hits.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's why we really pushed to do the podcast is because it really hits more.
Yeah.
We get to kiki really physically together now and
I never imagined that it would happen, and now that it. Are you crying?
She's starting.
Rumors still that Rain was gonna move to Seattle, and we were like,
There's no.
I
really fucking hope so.
Yeah, I never imagined it would happen, but now that it has, I feel like everything, aligned the way that it always was like meant to.
Everything happens for a reason.
I wouldn't have wanted to start this podcast at any other time.
I agree.
This makes so much sense.
That wouldn't be smart.
Our frontal lobes are fully developed. Okay, so the experiences, it's been analyzed.
We just thought of this one day and said this needs to happen, and it's happening.
I thought she was gonna cry.
Yes, I was
crybaby. I was waiting.
Yeah, we'll get into that. Okay.
Yeah.
What is it like being an ate?
That's a lot.
Here
and
So I'm the eldest of 4. Actually, I have 2 other sisters and I have a brother. I say this all the time. Like, I don't make an effort to seek other friendships because I'm so comfortable with like my 4 best friends at home, plus you guys too. So that's a bad thing because like I don't explore out of my comfort zone. So this is a really good exercise.
Yes. Exposure therapy.
Ooh. Yeah.
they still call you ate.
Yeah, they do. We all grew up in the Philippines, so it's only natural to call me ate or else, I always call them out. I always do. Or else. For me, I didn't really see it as something that's hard to do. Maybe because I don't know what it's like to have one, so I don't know what I'm missing out on. Right?
Valid.
Understood.
We fight. I mean, River and I are fighting right now. Just kidding. Just kidding. I hope we make our
My family is a family of 8. Yeah, there's a
big one.
There's a whole bunch of us. Again, I take on that responsibility role with my siblings, but we do try to chime in Tagalog with the kids. Castle really knows it well now. He's around my mom a lot.
Castle.
Shout out to Castle.
We
love you.
Everybody's favorite. He's the youngest. My family, he's 12. So there's Carl, Chloe, Kyle, Cleo, Patra, TJ, who's named after my dad, and then Castle. So all C's.
The gang.
C gang. Imagine 8 of us and then times that by like 20, and then that's our entire family. That's our entire family.
I think one of our main purposes for this podcast is to spread our advice as ates, and we share that in common in very different ways, and how they were explaining how they have big families. I'm an ate in my own way. I am the only child of my mom and dad. They got divorced when I was younger, and I have brothers from my mom's side, and I have brothers from my dad's side. So I have had the chance to put my ate skills to work. I actually pride myself in it. I love being an ate. I love that nobody is above me and I have the control. Because in this situation, I'm the bunso, but we all share the same stories. We all share the same experience.
So we have a family group chat.
The whole family.
Every day it's like 37 messages. A call here, a FaceTime here. Every hour. on the hour. Good news about each other, whether that's school, whether that's getting your certificates, new jobs.
You know, family was and still is a priority for us. Like, we have a rhythm. Like, no matter how busy life gets, you know, we still make time for each other.
I'm excited to tell you guys more about how we are at this, but we are actually going to just skip the other people and focus about us.
Surprise.
This segment is called One Thing About Me.
One thing about me, I'm gonna eat everything plain.
True.
I'm gonna eat everything bland.
No ketchup.
No ketchup,
No
mayo,
Plain
no
cheeseburger.
mustard. What the f is that? I respect all of you who love that, but I'm a dry girl. Like let me tell you, my cheeseburger, cheese, meat, and the bun. One song that represents me and resonates with me right now. Ooh.
What's the song?
Sway, covered by Biba Doobie.
One thing about me is I'm a walk. I had 3 walks today, and I walked the entire Las Vegas Strip 3 nights in a row, back and forth, all to. Anyways, and one song that resonates with me is. I know.
Thank you.
One thing about me is I will ghost my social media and just show up when I'm traveling. Eek!
Miss Post once a year.
When I'm traveling or when the sun's out. That's it. And one song that can resonate with me, since I'm an island girl, this is all I can think of.
Girl. Hey!
Island in the Sun.
We're gonna tell you guys a little bit more about ourselves. And Chloe, please take it away.
I am a full-time student right now, going to University of Washington. Go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
I just moved here, I'm sorry.
Go
I'm so
Dogs.
sorry, she's new. I'm so sorry, she's new. Anyways.
Don't kill me, Tita Libby.
Working in healthcare and pursuing a degree in healthcare as well. I am doing a challenge, cycling challenge. My choice of torture is cycling. So I ride to the beat of the music, baby. Doing push-ups, I'm doing all of it on there. Body rolls, yeah, try that next time. It's really hard. That's my choice. I'm on week 5 out of 7 weeks, and then my last week is gonna be off because I will be traveling.
So I'm pursuing my 2nd degree while doing flight training on top of that. Honestly, I just moved here a year ago, so it's kind of hard. Like, moving here was one of the hardest things I've done, but you know, having people around you really helps. And yeah, that's what I've been up to, just driving my brother around and just school. Yeah, takes up most of my time, but when I'm like summing it up, like, oh, that's it. But like literally, yeah.
Okay, favorite subject.
Favorite subject is aeronautical science, maybe, because it's interesting. Yeah. Boring.
No, she's such a liar. She's literally a liar. She flies a whole
She's
plane,
super
guys.
cool. Anyway.
What are you up to professionally?
Okay, I have 6 jobs. I help manage family business. I am a substitute teacher. I am a nanny. I am an esthetician. I'm a makeup artist, and I'm a content creator.
She's everything.
It just shows I just can't be doing one thing. So I'm really lucky that I get to do a little bit of everything that I love. And I still get like 2-3 days off. You'd be surprised. I think it's really cool because we all have different kinds of identities. We have different career paths. Own it, we're cool. We're young. Period. And yeah, I'm really into treating people. That's a head spa. What's wrong with you guys?
guys.
Oh, you're talking about. Oh,
She just wants to go.
so excited! I'm so excited to tell you about our philosophy and
Okay. Chloe, can you tell us why we started a podcast?
Yes, I will break it down into two. The philosophy was to tell the truth, be honest with each other, face ourselves, be confident when we were looking at each other, be confident when you're looking at yourself. That's our philosophy. Our intention is to create a space where we feel seen, heard, validate our emotions, our feelings, where we are spiritually, mentally, and physically. I wanted both of them to know how philosophy and intention was deeply rooted into creating this podcast, whether that's making memories, whether that's going back into our childhood memories and kind of unfolding everything that happened, creating new memories, of course. That was the sole intention, was to create more memories within each other, to look back at it and to have something to look back at.
As older sisters tend to not have an outlet to look to, like you said, I don't know what it feels like to have an older sister. Tell the truth.
Yeah.
Create a little time capsule for our younger selves. You know, shout out to our family. We're gonna be open to sharing this podcast with everyone.
Everyone's gonna see it.
Everyone's gonna see
They
it.
should see it.
I'm watching.
I really think that our personalities shine in such different ways.
Because
Amen.
like all this time, I feel like growing up, it felt rushed. You know, it would come and go like too fast. But now that, you know, there's this podcast, we're literally documenting it, you know, for us to look back and see like, oh, how much we've grown and how much we love to yap. And yeah, like you said, the time capsule. I mean, the main thing is for us, but you know, if there are listeners that can relate to our nonsense, or if we can make someone laugh or feel seen, like, welcome.
Welcome. Keep in mind, we're all still learning.
Oh yes,
We're all still learning.
messing up.
Because you really are gonna be learning it all with us. We don't even know if our mics are working right now.
You should
know?
see this PowerPoint we're looking at.
Like, we're really lucky.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be the end of episode 1.
Please like, subscribe, and comment. Follow us on all of our socials.
Lots of love, and we're signing off. I'm Rain.
Chloe.
And Nikki.
Bye.
We did that.
Okay, slide.
Period. Not really. Wait, was it recording?